The build-up to Le Classique was all about returns, and for PSG it was from isolation to face Marseille at Le Parc. The answer was 3, with Leandro Paredes on the bench and Neymar and Angel Di Maria back to bolster the youthful attack that failed to score in Thursday's 1-0 loss to Lens. Despite the COVID bureaucracy that denies Steve Mandanda a place in France's squad, the keeper free to take his place for OM, and a good thing too, as the 35-year-old reacted brilliantly to deny Marco Verratti. At a potential opener just inside 2 minutes. And while PSG screamed for a penalty, the replay showed the fingertip brilliance of France's number 2. Alessandro Florenzi, brought in on loan from Roma, was thrown in for his debut, and the Italian fullback showed his delivery skills, but Neymar no Edison Cavani as the Brazilian headed over, missing. PSG a focal point in attack. The forward tussling with Hiroki Sakai, but neither VAR or referee Jérôme Brissard were interested. Dimitri Payet a target after mocking PSG's Champions League final defeat on Twitter, lofting in to find Florian Thauvin, who ghosted in to beat Sergio Rico at his near post. A first classic goal since the match. A Di Maria double led PSG to a 3-1 win in March 2019. The champions unbeaten the last 20 classiques in all competitions against OM, but now real challenge to maintain that sequence. Thumbs up from Thauvin. Worries for Thomas Tuchel, who's overseen a chaotic start to the campaign. The champions on course to lose their first 2 matches of a league season for 36 years. With Kylian Mbappe and others still missing, OM coach Andrés Villas-Boas said this was the great chance for OM to snap a 16-match winless streak in Ligue 1 Uber Eats against the capital club. The job half done, but they were up against it in the second half. Mandanda again having to stand firm. Neymar cutting OM open. Florenzi finding Sarabia, but unable to net. And Neymar took it upon himself. Finds deflected strike off Alvaro. And Mandanda again smart with his feet. A match that appeared close to the boil, then descended into farce and disgrace. Paredes, the spark to light the flame of a match always on the edge of boiling over, clashing with Dario Benedetto, who wrongly had a goal ruled out earlier in the match. Then Alvaro Gonzalez hitting the deck, having earlier clashed with Neymar. Layvin, KURZAWA and Jordan AMAVI then fought without any care for VAR or the millions watching. A real mess for Jérôme Brissard. But it was red cards all round as PSG's Paredes and KURZAWA joined OM's AMAVI and Benedetto down the tunnel early. Yet there was one last twist. Neymar accused Alvaro of racism in the first half. VAR picking up a fist from the Brazilian, hitting the Spaniard. The world's most expensive player red carded. It is a story with plenty more to come. Some of the hatred put to a side as Neymar and Benedetto traded shirts. But once the dust settled, Florian Thauvin had earned Marseille a first win over PSG in 9 years, and a first at Le Parc since 2010.